10 ways you can attract good vibes into your life. Hey guys, I'm Laura and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. So I wanted to make this video because everything in our reality is energy, frequency, vibrations, and all energy vibrates on frequencies, but sometimes things can affect our own personal vibes and get us vibrating low. So I wanted to make a video on ways you can attract good vibes into your life. So we're going to start with number 1, and that is thank the universe. Take the time to thank the universe. Be grateful for things. It could be, basic stuff that you've got your basic needs, like a house. Thank the universe for, that you've got good health. Health is like the number 1 most important thing in my opinion. Health is wealth. So if you're someone that has good health, be grateful for it, thank the universe for it, or even like moments in life that you've had, like from your past, you may have had a really cool experience, or you might have a cool experience coming up that you're excited for. Just be thankful to the universe for what's going on, okay? Practicing gratitude is a huge thing that will attract more good stuff that will come into your life. Okay, number 2, laugh out loud, LOL. Laughter is such a great healthy thing for us to be doing regularly. Unfortunately, life can be hard sometimes, especially with the whole pandemic situation, especially with a lot of fear mongering in our world, that it can be hard to just be joyful and laugh. And it's something that is really great for us. Like it's good for our overall health. They say laughter is the best medicine. Laughter also gets you out of survival mode, which is the sympathetic nervous system. It just puts you in good vibes. So my advice is like, don't take life so seriously. Even if it's hard, you might be going through a hard time, but learn to have more fun with life. Learn to see the funny side in things. Even if it's yourself, like, sometimes it's funny just to laugh at yourself. You might make a mistake and like embarrass yourself in public or something, and just have a laugh about it like it's funny, So just getting into a habit of just having a good time while you're on the journey here and just laughing at things. Okay, number 3. So do something you love to do. So this comes down to just, if you don't know what you love to do, then you've got to work it out, right? I know what I love to do. Like, I've been working on myself for quite a few years now, where it's sort of like getting to know yourself and getting to know what brings you joy, what you really like to do. I know that I love to be creative, and it can be in different forms for me, right? So figure out for you what you love to do, and it could be hobbies or interests, and then just try to incorporate them into your weekly routine around your job and whatever else you got going on. Number 4. Feed your spirit with positive energy. Now, this is especially important when we're living in such a negative world, because Earth is a very heavy, negative, dense place to be. And they say, like Dolores Cannon through her hypnotherapy work, quite a big fan of her, talk about her a lot in my content. They say that Earth is like one of the hardest places is the hardest place to come to in the universe, because it's so negative here. So the fact that there's so much negative energy, or negative things going on around us or in our world, it's really easy for that to affect our own personal energy fields. So that's why a way to attract good vibes is to practice feed your spirit positive energy. So that's like, make this choice, make the decision to feed positivity in your ears. Okay, so I do this at the start of my day because I know the importance of the start of your day. The start of your day is going to set the tone for the rest. If you have a bad morning, you're going to take that energy throughout the rest of your day, and your day is just going to end up pretty much being shit. But I make the effort to practice positivity in the morning, knowing that I'm going to have a really good day because it's setting the tone. So this could be something like watching my sort of content, or other people's content that puts out positivity in the world. Another person I really like to follow for positivity is Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm a huge fan of Gary V. But whatever, it could even just be listening to just listening to any sort of content that's positive and feeding your ears with positivity, because that's going to affect your own personal energy field, right? And that's going to bring your own vibes up. But you've got to make that choice to do it for yourself. People can't do it for you, you know what I mean? Like some people I just know people that are always in these low vibe states, but they're not really making the choice to help themselves get out of these low vibe states and getting into good vibes and attracting good vibes. So it's like, yeah, you just got to make the choice for yourself to like just get as much positivity going into you as possible. Number 5, expect miracles. So miracles, like, start seeing as miracles as being normal. Even if you haven't really experienced much miracles in your life, as long as you expect them, you're more open to them. And miracles do happen. They happen a lot, but they'll happen a lot more if you're open to them. And yeah, like I say, like normalizing miracles, like they can happen all the time, sort of thing. Number 6 is to give yourself and trust yourself. So forgiving yourself is important, especially because none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. So, you know, just forgiving yourself's good for you to do. It's a way that you can heal yourself emotionally. And trusting yourself is another one. I kind of, earlier in the year, had issues with trusting myself because just a situation happened which made me questioning just questioning myself, I guess. And then I kind of lost that trust in myself because I ended up in a situation that ended up going negative, but I didn't expect it to. And I thought I saw good signs that it was going to be a positive situation, end up being a negative one. And then it kind of made me start questioning my own trust with myself. So that can happen too. But it's okay. You just got to, it's like getting back up on that horse, you know, you keep working at it, keep trying again. So I've had to kind of rework on trusting myself again. So forgiving yourself and trusting yourself, and if you can't do that, then work on doing that. Number 7, tell someone how amazing they are. You know, this could be a friend or a family member. You know, just putting out good vibes, and you'll get good vibes back. So one of the ways I've done this is I've actually trained myself to say compliments to people out loud, because sometimes I'd be that sort of person where, you know, you see a stranger, you might like their hairstyle or their hair color or something, and I'd think it to myself, like, oh, their hair looks cool, but I wouldn't actually tell the person. So, and then I realized that I was thinking of these compliments, like they naturally just come into my mind, but I wouldn't share them with the person. And then I started training myself to like share compliments with the person. So whenever I come across someone and I see they've got a cool tattoo, I tell them like, oh, yo, I like your ink. And you get a really positive response from the person. They're like, oh, cool, thanks. Like, I also find like when I've complimented people, it's almost like they feel more comfortable with you after you've complimented them. Like, you're not this complete stranger that, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just, in a way, it's like it helps to connect with other people a lot better when you sort of compliment them. But I don't compliment them just for the sake of complimenting them and trying to get them in the good books. That's not like, that to me is not genuine. What I do is like genuine compliments. So it's like I've trained myself that when that thought pops in my head to actually say it to the person, it's not like, oh, look, here's a person, what can I say to them that's gonna be a good compliment? Like, I don't look for the compliment. But yeah, it's just, it basically comes down to just putting out good vibes in the world. Put out good vibes to others and it's going to come back. Number 8, eat living foods with good energy. So this is like your fruits and veggies versus processed food. So fruits and veggies can have like, you know, really good energy to them. I know different coloured fruits and veggies have like different sorts of nutrients, which is why they encourage you to eat like a rainbow on the plate, getting different colours of them all on into your system. You know what I mean? So yeah, and natural foods like that will give you better energy and good energy over processed crap. Now I do know, I am aware, I'm not sure about my country because I'm in New Zealand, but I am aware of like GMO fruits and veggies, and I don't agree with that. And if that's all you've got in your country, then that's unfortunate. I would highly recommend trying to grow some of your own veggies or planting some fruit trees or something, just to kind of help yourself out a wee bit like that. I'm in New Zealand. I don't know what our fruits and veggies are like here. I don't know if we have GMO or not. My understanding is we don't, but I could be wrong about that. I have started learning how to grow veggie gardens though, but unfortunately for me, I don't have a very big backyard, so there's not a lot I can grow. But you just got to make do with what you got. Number 9, go outside and enjoy the earth. Nature is so amazing for us. Nature is like, it affects our auras, man. Like, it just I notice every time I'm in nature, I always feel good. It always puts me in a really good state. And also grounding or earthing, where you're walking barefoot on the earth, really good for us, really good for our state of being. And that, that's the sort of thing that's going to attract good vibes into your life, okay? So make the effort of just going out to nature, especially if, you're living in suburbs or the city. I don't go out in nature as often as I want to, mainly because it's a time and money thing. But if there's the opportunity, I'm there. I'm out there. It's just so amazing for us. And yeah, and start taking your shoes and socks off and just walking on the earth. The only annoying thing about that is, because it is really good for us to be walking barefoot on the earth, but you got to be careful about what's on the ground as well, because there's things like broken glass. There's a lot of humans that just don't care about littering. They don't care about the earth like people like me do on that same sort of level. So you've got to be careful, as well as there could be things you could step on. I remember when I was at primary school, one of the kids at primary school was overplaying in the playground across the road from the school. I think this was outside of school hours, and they were in bare feet. They were just, a kid at the playground in bare feet, and they stood on a frickin' needle. And then there was oh my God, they're going to have HIV, or they'd go get tests done and things like this. And it's unfortunate that you can't just walk around barefooted, without something like that happening. You have to still be wary about it, which is just kind of annoying. But yeah, it's just having awareness and just make sure if you're walking barefoot that you're watching where you're actually stepping. I remember also my brother, there was the aluminium cans, like a Coke can that was all kind of half ripped up, and it was hiding. This was when he was a kid. It was hiding in he was at his friend's house playing, and it was hiding in a compost heap, and he was running around in bare feet playing, and fucking nearly, I just saw he nearly cut his toe off with one of these Coke cans being all ripped open. Had to go get it stitched up. I remember I was a little kid myself, and I answered the phone when my friend's mum rang to tell my mum that his toes nearly cut off, and it got reattached. It's fine, but again, it's you do have to be cautious with what's on the ground. So just make sure if you're walking barefoot, be wary about it. And the last one, number 10, is respect your vibe. This is for the empaths, especially the people-pleasing types. We have a problem with protecting our own vibe because we're too busy trying to serve and please everyone else. We forget about ourselves. And we don't want to be doing that. It's not healthy to do that. And if you want to know more about people-pleasing, you can check out my video. I've got a video about it on my YouTube channel. But us people-pleaser types have to work on ourselves to shed the people-pleasing mentality and start protecting our vibes more, because we get taken advantage of too easy. We get taken for granted. We just get treated like a doormat. People use you as much as you're going to allow them to. So respecting your vibe is you've got to understand your energy is, it's you're important too. You're important because people pleasers abandon themselves almost as if they think they're not important, and they're more focused on everyone else. But when you're not respecting your own energy, when you're not respecting your own vibe, people drain you energetically because they're using your energy. So you've got to learn to respect your energy, protect your energy, and you do that by boundaries. You've got to start setting boundaries. If you're someone that's not used to setting boundaries, then when you set boundaries, that is a way that you're respecting your own vibe. Another way is if you hang around people that make you feel drained, you leave their house and you don't feel good, you feel drained, and it's every time you're seeing this person, then respect your vibe by not hanging around that person. You may have friends, I hate people that do this, You may have friends that are They'll crack a joke at you. But it's just out of humour. Don't take it so seriously. But they're cracking a joke at your expense. It could be hurting your feelings. But they're trying to play it down as a joke. That is not a true friend. That is someone you want to protect your energy from and respect your own energy, so you step away from people like that. You know, they're not true friends. Cut them off. Go find better friends that don't make jokes at your expense. You know, that sort of thing. You've got to respect your own vibe. You've got to respect your own energy. You've got to understand your energy, your vibes that you're putting out is what's creating your reality. And if you're around people that are bringing you down into the low vibe states or draining your energy, then that's going to be creating your reality in a more negative type of way. So this is why we want to respect our vibes, understand the importance of your own energy field, and understand the importance of being in high vibe states, because that's how you create better realities for yourself. And understand that people use your energy if you allow them, if you don't have these boundaries. So start respecting it more, okay? You are important, your energy is important, and it's not selfish to put yourself first. So respect your vibe. That's number 10 on how to attract good vibes. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment. If you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I make daily videos on my channel. So I hope you stick around. Have an awesome day. Peace.